Can the drip network protect us from the bear market? Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi in the cryptocurrency space. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So as you can see, the drip price is currently $2.66. We've been in the $2 range for most of the day. We had a huge drop earlier, and we'll go into a little bit as to the reason why I believe that was just later on in the video. But I believe there's a lot of other factors affecting the drip price, to include people selling and then just outside factors as well, which we'll cover here in a second. But in the meantime, do I believe the price of drip will go up? Absolutely, eventually, especially with all the things planned down the line. So what am I doing? As always, accumulating, building my drip faucet bags, and just building my drip bags. Waiting for that eventual day where we see a turnaround here. So moving on, as far as the faucet's concerned, so 1,518 is what I have deposited, and then I just hydrated some earlier today, and I had some from the garden that I put in here, so it's about 3. So overall, feeling pretty bullish, loving the 1% daily, and overall just enjoying being in the faucet, even during these turbulent times we're in. So moving on. So in the animal farm, looks like we took a hit, so 122 million. So it seems like we got some sales going on, but in the meantime, that's just a great time to pick up some cheap dogs or pigs, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. And I believe this number will go up eventually. Just right now, we're in some very turbulent waters, so just gotta ride out the storm and ride it out to the other side. So Pigs token is looking at $107, and then dogs token is $50 for today. Now moving on to the garden. So garden took another hit, so 374,000 is what's total LP locked. Again, it could be people just taking profits out, and it could be them investing in the animal farm. It could be them just taking profits out and just putting some side to just in case. Who knows? But I'm still in it to win it. If it goes down, I've told you guys in previous videos, this is not financial advice. It's something I'm doing. I've been in multiple projects, and I've been in for for many years in the crypto space, and there's one thing I'm not going to do with these projects is just sell and just move on from here. One of the good things I've done is obviously not invested more money than I can afford to lose, and all this money that I have in both protocols right now have just been for me just compounding each and every day and building these things up. So that's the beauty of it, because I started off, when I started the channel with the faucet, you guys saw, I had like less than 100, and that was just me compounding, building up, adding some from the garden. Initially I added into garden, but then I used the garden, and that sort of grew my faucet. So right now this is just money that's just been grown from the faucet, and a little bit from the most of it from the garden that I've grown as well. So no stress on my end, but I do truly believe it's gonna rise in the future. So just gotta just wait for all those things that Forex talked about, and all the AMAs and all the bullish things he's mentioned come to fruition, and just get through these turbulent times. So as far as plants grown, I have 4.58. I just compounded some earlier, that's why I only have 27 cents here. So overall, feeling pretty good, bullish on the garden, and I'm just gonna be here each and every day making these videos and updating you guys on my journey, and just basically staying bullish on the drip network and the animal farm for here on out. Now, as far as the per day earnings, so $22 per day is what I'm making in the garden. As far as drip is concerned, I am making roughly $40 per day, and then the piggy bank, I am sitting at roughly, roughly $1.57 per day. Definitely took a hit, but still earning each and every day out of all of them, regardless of price. So feeling pretty good about that. Now moving on to new players today. So 135, we have about 13 minutes left in the day, so feeling really good about that. Again, it's nice to see continuous amount of players coming into the protocol, and again, those players can let other players know and talk about drip, and then spread the word so we can get the word of drip out there and get more people involved. So really happy to see that, and I think that's overall a good sign, because I've been in some projects where they've had a huge influx of people, and then over the course of time just losing more and more people because people are selling out. So feeling pretty good about that. Now, as far as any updates for today, So nothing much other than the last update. So they just pushed out the auto dog pound optimization, which is awesome. So it's retroactive, meaning pending NO farm, the pigs in the auto dog compound are increased, and the NO farm pigs earned in the future by LP staked and auto dog compound are greatly increased. So really cool there. Let me know if you guys have seen anything. I know he said 48 hours to see your rewards, sort of like a 100x. So let me know if you guys have seen a difference yet. You know, I like to hear that, because I've been looking around and I haven't really seen, I haven't checked too much in the chat, but you know, we'll be able to see, just check and see if somebody's seen that increase there. So moving on to the point of the video. So will the drip network point us, you know, protect us from the bear market? So before I answer that question, I want to move over and do something slightly different, but I want to talk about what's going on, you know, outside of drip, because I believe that also has some factors, and that causes some, you know, could cause some change in drip as well, at least from the investor side. So right now I turned on CoinMarketCap. I had no idea. So I looked at CoinMarketCap, and Bitcoin's at 15,000, and this is pretty much a huge, just monumental dip here. And then we had 24 hours like 15%. Ethereum, everything's pretty much taking a hit. So then I'm wondering, I'm like, what in the world's going on? I was like, this must have been a huge, like, this is a huge sale compared to, you know, where we know Bitcoin could be. So then I looked, and then apparently Binance walked away from the FTX deal. So CZ, I guess, came up with a tweet later on. It was sometime today, around about 2.5 hours ago, and basically said he's, you know, not going to be, they're walking away from the deal because they found out how they were treating some of their customers. And yeah, here you go. As a result of corporate due diligence, as well as latest news reports regarding mishandled customer funds, alleged U.S. agency investigation, we will not pursue the potential acquisition of FTX.com. So that was said, and then all of a sudden we had this just huge, just, you know, sell off in the market. So I think CZ and Binance alone, they were sort of holding the market up. People were hoping that we could save FTX, which, by the way, FTX is really large. If you guys haven't checked it out, it is a huge exchange. So you know, it's no wonder why we're seeing such a huge decline. I mean, 15%, or, you know, almost 15% in a 24-hour period. So so that's one big factor. Why do I bring this up? Well, I'm bringing this up to say that, you know, there's other things, especially when it comes to the drip price, that are affecting the drip price. So it's not only people selling, you know, drip because they just want to sell drip because it hasn't mooned yet, but then you also have to look at, you know, what's going on, because all, you know, in crypto market and then just cryptocurrency projects, all this stuff is somehow connected, or some way connected in one shape or form. So you know, we have you know, when you have such a large event or something big like that happening, I mean, people see this sale on Bitcoin and see everything else going you know, down or being sold. I mean, people are going to react, and that's what we're seeing now. And, you know, over the course of time, we know with Forex, we had the animal farm was shut down for a while, came back online. We had the delayed launch, all that stuff there. And, you know, it's just a part of being a crypto project. Some people will sell, some people are going to buy, some people are going to hold, you know, so it's to be expected. Some people are in it, you know, I've had comments on my videos before where some people are in it just to be in it, you know, to make a quick buck and get out of it. And that's the beauty of decentralization. You can hop in and hop out and, you know, do what you want pretty much in any project. But for me personally, as you guys know, I'm always going to be bullish on the project, and always will be, regardless of price. I've said it before in all my videos, and the reason why I've actually documented each and every day, because I want to show you guys and keep you informed. Like, I'm not, you know, feeding you any BS in my videos. Like, I'm keeping this going. If this goes down, if drip goes down to 50 cents, you best believe I'm going to load up on even more. But I'm going to keep going here, because the beauty of it is, even this whole time that I've been accumulating and building my faucet, even with this price drop here, even though I've you know, bought at higher prices, if I were to stop and I were to start taking profits right now and just take all my profits out, I would still have way more money than what I invested in this project. I would still have way more money. So that, I mean, that's something to think about in itself. So you know, what's to say if I continue to keep compounding, what's going to happen in the future? And we know what's happening, you know, for the most part. We have the UI, we have the lending, we have you know, scratchies coming out for the animal farm to hook that up. There's tons and tons of things coming down the pipeline, and I know it's really hard to you know, look at that when we have prices, you know, the price being as low as it is. But you know, you have to realize too, also there's other factors affecting the price. Not only that, but we have to look, I mean, the general crypto market. I mean, because you think about it, right now in a bear market, everything's selling off, everything's doom and gloom. You know, just months ago we were in a bull market and drip head was at $180. I mean, it's just a sign of the times. I mean, especially for those, or not a sign of the times, but just, you know, it's just that time of the season. So you know, we have the Bitcoin halving coming up, 498 days. That's 2024. Now Forex has talked about opening some projects and lending. I think lending's going to be in 2023, so right before then. And I'm not saying it's going to take this long for drip price to start to rise, or even, you know, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of other factors I think that could really help, you know, bring the price of drip back up. And I think overall sentiment in crypto market will do that. And then and then once that comes back, then people will start getting bullish once I see all the prices rising coming back in the drip. You know, those want to hop back in the market and you know, get into the drip token. So this video is, I just want to make this video and put this video out there. You know, I'm always going to be bullish on drip, but I just felt the need to sort of talk about, you know, some outside factors, because I was shocked. I was like, man, drip went down to like $2.65. I mean, I said I'd continue to accumulate, and that's what I'm going to do, but, or even at $1.50, but I was like, I didn't think it would really hit $2.65. So but I'm going to continue to do what I've said I'm going to do, and keep building my drip faucet bag, and keep working in the animal farm here. And I'm going to document each and every day for you guys, for the most part, to the best of my ability, you know, and just document my journey. So even if you just pull all your funds out, then you can check out my videos and see, you know, where I'm at now. Because even in the garden, I mean, I'm there 100% with all of you, because even in the garden, I mean, I invested a lot in the very beginning of the garden, and you can look at my videos previously. $600 per day, $1,000 per day is what, you know, I was making in the garden before we had this, you know, we're at today, and now I'm at $23. So that's a far cry. But I take I know, you know, I'd invest more than I could afford to lose at the time, and you know, I've been getting paid ever since then, you know, from the garden. So I'm not worried about the future, because I'm still getting paid, even though it's $23, a far cry from the 1,000, but I'm still getting paid. And over the long term, I think that the garden, it's my opinion that the garden's gonna come back, and drip will come back, and the animal farm will come back. Now, is that gonna be tomorrow? Is that gonna be, you know, in a year from now? Who knows? All I know is there's some bullish things coming down the pipeline, and I believe in the price. I believe in drip and animal farm, and more so Forex. So anyway, that's the video for today. Hope you guys like it. You know, for those of you staying in the project, just stay strong. I know I am. You know, and then if you have to sell, because you know you have to sell, hey, you got to do what you got to do. But no love lost there, you know, because everybody to each their own. You know, it's your account. But you know, I'm gonna keep accumulating, building my drip faucet bag, and you know, I'm gonna keep riding this. We'll see where it goes. You know, I'm still bullish on it, and I can't wait to see, you know, what these developments, what things will happen. So anyway, that's the video for today. Hope you guys like it. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.